Gemini, I apologize for this big black line in the middle. What can I do? How can I help? Put more black lines. That's what's gonna work. That's really gonna work. Let's see if that helps. Once it stops shaking, it should be fine. Ooh, it's like a light show. Stop. Thank you. Okay. Gemini, you have no idea how much you were not fucking with me. This whole week I've been trying to do readings. I must have did like 2 or 3 readings for you already, and they just didn't feel right. They started off good, and then I didn't like them, so I stopped. Yeah, it was just not working for me. And since I had a few cards left, you were the one that came out in the end. So maybe you're fucking with me today. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for returning if you've ever watched any one of my videos. Thank you for leaving your stories under my videos. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. If you know another Gemini that could benefit from these messages, that could receive some type of clarification, understanding, help, guidance, please do share. If you are here for the first time, welcome. Let me tell you how my gift works. I focus a lot on self-improvement, self-awareness, embodiment of self. I do not do love readings, but if love comes up in the cards, I do read it. But I read it from the perspective of being able to see ourselves clearly. I believe that in every single relationship, romantic or not, the ability to see ourselves clearly is what empowers us to make the right decisions that are in our best interests. In all situations, in all of my readings, I seek to provide some type of illumination to maybe areas in your life that are ambiguous, and to provide you just enough information that empowers you to make the right decision. The right decision for yourself in your life that empowers you to be I'm losing the words. That empowers you to be your best self, to live your best life. And okay. Alright, well, this is what we got. These are the cards that you want. I mean, we'll pick some. What are the messages for Gemini for August 2021? What you got going on? Why are you telling me to just do this? Huh? What are the messages for Gemini August 2021? I'm getting that, I'm hearing, is this where I see myself? Is this how I see myself? Perhaps you're taking a look at yourself and asking the questions for self-illumination, like how do I see myself? Not a self-illumination in a sense where like you're examining your motives and things like that, but it's like in a certain situation, is this where I see myself being? Is this how I see myself? Is this a true representation of who I'm? Y'all having problems with speech? Because I am. Is this a true enough representation of who I am? And can I remain here any longer? Much longer? Should I remain here at all? Should I even be here? Interesting that I got this message before I pulled any cards. We'll see what pops up. You selected a very small group of cards to choose from. So let's see. What are the messages for Gemini for August 2021? You already gave me a message, but I mean, what else? Today is. Okay. Here's 2. Y'all still playing with me. Alright. He said shit. You can get 2 more if you want. We need these messages. Same. I need your messages. Because you know what? I've been trying to do, I must have did this reading 3 or 4 times, and it would start off, like I said, it would start off really good, and I don't know if I said this in your video yet, or Aries or Virgos, I don't know. It'll start off really good, and then I'll be like, no, I remember the first time I tried to do your reading, I pulled your card, I looked at it, because I pull them random, like I'm shuffling these cards. I shuffle my cards, my zodiac sign cards. I looked at it, I was like, not today. That's exactly what I heard. Nope, not today. Y'all must have been telling me, but I tried to do it anyways. It was alright, but then towards the end, it started to get really overcrowded, overwhelming, unclear, confusing. I was like, nah, this ain't it. Messages for Gemini, August 2021. Alright, well, some of the cards are flipped over. So let's begin. In the center, we have the Devil. Okay. Cool. Peace. This has been coming up. This is the 3rd time. The last 3 readings that I did, this came up in this exact position. Or was it 2 of 3? Whatever. I know that this is a predominant card. Let's go over here to the left. Indolence, 8 of Cups. Resilience. That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? What I just say. Now, being in a space of meditation with the Devil card, the 8 of Cups, the Peace, and not the Peace card. The Peace card speaks maybe to over here. I'm not sure. But being in a space of asking yourself with this Peace card, she looks like she's in meditation, right? And the Resilience card. Now, is this where I see myself being? Is this who I am? Is this a space that I can maintain for any amount of time? Is this a space that I should maintain any longer if I have already embodied this space and assumed this position? Like, is this where, that's what I heard, is this even me? Do I even belong right here? Like, is this how I see myself? Is this who I see myself as, with, whatever have you? Excuse me, I gotta close my door. My son woke up and he turned on TV. Don't want interference. Okay. So is this where I see myself? And perhaps you're looking down the line like, okay, I've been riding this wave, right? And this is what it's looking like. Is this how I see myself down the line? I love that. Fuck yeah. This is the reading for y'all. So what we got going on here is the 2 of Swords. And the Princess of this. So the Princess of, yeah. So the 2 of Swords, right? So in this space, you're doing the evaluations, you're examining. With the Peace and the 2 of Swords, it leads right on in. Because some space that you're at is with the Devil and the 8 of Cups is not as fulfilling as you had hoped. You find that more times than not, you are disappointed. This is incongruent with what you had hoped to accomplish, and so the energy is just not with it anymore. Like, this energy has served to get you probably to this point, and then from this point on, there's something else that needs to be done. So you're in that space where you're like, oh, is this me? Like, is this how I see myself? Is this what I see myself doing for the rest of this time? And you're with the Two of Swords. You're with the in an area of examination to make a decision. But what is blossoming, Princess of this, is sorry. This thing is really shaking. Sorry. What is blossoming? What is beginning to grow now that you're in this examination space and that you're going to make a decision. After you make the decision, is, I hear rectification. What is that? What does that even mean? Seven of Cups. You're going to be looking, you're reconciliation. You're looking with the Princess of this. So from a perspective that is, you're going to have, I heard new perspective, a new perspective on life. So from this point, this piece, Two of Swords, blossoming, to the Princess of this and the Seven of Cups, you're going to have a new perspective on life. So the things that you look at, you're going to be looking at them differently. The world. See? That's right here. You're going to be looking at them differently. Queen of Swords. Making adjustments. Yep. With the Two of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yep. Five of Swords. Up here with the Eight of Cups. It's not fulfilling. But with this resilience card, it says that you pull it together. You pull it together and you pull it up and you do what you gotta do. Devil twice. So this energy here might have been something that has been fastidious, steadfast in your life for such a long time. And kudos to you because you were able to recognize it. It's like a moment of clarity came up over you. And it doesn't matter how old you are, by the way. And you're like, oh shit. Nine of Wands. And that brought the completion. That brought you full circle to the point where you're like, with this resilience card, you're like, is this where I see myself? King of Swords. King of Cups. Nine of Swords. Yep, and you move. You make the decision. King of Wands. Boom. In each of these situations, you can find a king. You can find a king. There's a king here that recognizes it. There's a king here. There's a king of kings in this specific subset of readings. Damn, that just shows me like a steadfast energy. Anyways, that is released, surrendered. And here's that king, right? And in this situation, there is another king, King of Cups. With the clearing, you become aware of new options with the Princess of this and this card. And blossoming. Here's another king. Here's another king. Interesting. That is your reading. Thank you for watching.